It is hard to believe, but it's been nearly a year since the passing of Migos rapper Takeoff from a tragic shooting that happened in Houston.
And now his uncle Quavo is on a mission to make sure his nephew's death isn't in vain. ABC's senior congressional correspondent Rachel Scott joined him in Washington as he fights for gun violence legislation.
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.
Migos has been known as one of the hottest acts in hip-hop, their hits dominating the charts. But last November, the fatal shooting of its youngest member, Takeoff, stunned fans and the music world.
Rapper Takeoff, best known for being a member of the Grammy award-winning group Migos, has died.
Police say the 28-year-old rapper was just an innocent bystander, caught in gunfire outside a Houston bowling alley.
What do you want people to remember about him?
Coolest guy on the planet, freshest guy. He don't like nothing to bother you. It really bothers him, but he don't show it to the people. And I just think he's the greatest person, the greatest rapper to ever live, and that's my nephew. I'm gonna make sure his legacy is always uplifted. I just think he's one of the greatest people I ever been around.
His uncle and bandmate Quavo witnessed it all, opening up in an interview with ABC News.
Have you been able to fully process what happened?
Not really. I still go through it. I still see it vividly every night.
Why did you make the decision that you wanted to speak up now?
It's a lot of people that's going through gun violence, especially in my community, in my culture, but at the same time, artists. I'm a survivor. I was there, so at the same time, it could have been both of us gone.
We joined the Grammy-nominated artist as he traveled to Washington looking to turn his grief into action.
We live at the White House.
Meeting with Vice President Kamala Harris.
I want my nephew's life to mean a lot. Now we're going to change it from guns into laws.
Then traveling to Capitol Hill, sitting down with lawmakers.
I think all of us together is the key, and we need help from this big old building right here.
Congress has been divided on how to tackle this issue for decades. But Quavo and his family vowing to keep the pressure on, launching the Rocket Foundation in honor of Takeoff, pledging $2 million to invest in community violence intervention, hoping to keep his legacy alive.
What do you think Takeoff would think about the work that you're doing now?
He'll most definitely be proud of me. And I just know he ain't gonna never leave my side, so. It's a tough thing knowing that we separated and knowing I'm not gonna see him again on this earth, but it's cool. And I know he's proud of me.
Oh, he most certainly is proud of him. And Rachel is with us right now. It was so important to hear from Quavo and to hear him speaking out on this issue here. What can you tell us about the progress that has been made when it comes to gun prevention there and all of the talks in Washington?
Yeah, you know, Democrats and Republicans agree that gun violence is a serious issue, but where they differ is how to address it. So months ago, we did see Democrats and Republicans come together to pass the most comprehensive gun safety legislation in decades. That was right after the Uvalde and Buffalo mass shootings, you may remember. But Democrats want to go even further. They want stricter gun laws. Republicans push back. They want to focus more on mental health and law enforcement measures. But you heard it from Quavo. While he's invested in the community with those gun violence intervention programs, he says anything more substantial is going to have to come from lawmakers here on Capitol Hill, guys.
Senior congressional correspondent Rachel Scott, thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.